Assalamu alaikum to my dearest students. Hope you all are fine and washing your hands frequently due to this COVID-19. I am your teacher, Miss Sana, and today is our second class of science. Today we will learning about chapter number 5 and the topic is the moon and its phases. So hurry up, go and grab your books along with your stationery box. The moon.
Doesn't our sky looks lovely at night? See the stars shining brightly. Look how beautiful the moon is. The moon looks completely circular. What a view it is. Oh, what happened to the moon now? It looks like a banana. Hey, where it's gone now? Hello moon, where are you? We are looking for you. Moon, are you there? Why you are playing hide and seek game with us?
Yes, I'm here. But I'm not playing any hide and seek game with you.
Hey, are you talking to us? Wow, could you please tell me where were you gone? And that's not possible that you are not playing hide and seek game to us because sometimes at night you looks completely circular like a full moon, a beautiful moon. And sometimes you look like a shape of banana. And sometimes you totally disappear. So what's the truth is?
I am bright at the sky, but the truth is that I do not give out my own light. See, I am only reflecting the sun's light. The sun is like a bright ball, and I like a mirror that reflects or bounces off the sun's light. As I am moving around the earth and you are looking me from the earth, so that's why you see a different looks or shapes of me. As I am continuously moving around the earth, my position is not always the same at all the time. That's why sometimes I look as bright as I am reflecting light and sometimes I totally disappeared.
Oh, now I got your point. It is the game of reflecting light. Wow. Okay, moon. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time. Here, before going to the topic, we have to do an activity. So for this, you need a loose sheets along with your stationery box. So hurry up, go for it. I'm waiting. Now hold your pencil and scale and draw a 3 columns like this. The first column K defines that what do you know already about the moon? And the second W means what do you want to find out about the moon? And L defines what did you learn about the moon? So, the first column you have to complete it by your own self. How? Now, first take 2 minutes and think what comes in your mind when you listen the word moon. Hurry up, think about it. You can also stop this video to think about it. I'm waiting here. Now I hope you recall all the points which you know about the moon. Now here you have to complete this first column by your own self. Now here I fill this first column for you. Maybe you have written this. Now the second column, W. What do you want to know about the moon? The second column is about W. What do you want to find out about the moon? Point number 1. What is the moon made of? Point number 2. Are there any living things on the moon? Point number 3. How small is the moon compared to the earth? Point number 4. How long does the moon take to go through a full cycle of phase? Point number 5. Why does the moon's appearance changes?
You know, the moon is really a big rock and it moves around the earth regularly, and it takes 1 month to move around the earth once. The sun is the closest star to our earth, but it is not our closest neighbor. You know, the moon is much closer to us than the sun. Like the earth, the moon does not give out its own light. It appears bright because it reflects or bounces off the sun's light.
How big the earth is compared to the moon. The moon is much smaller than the earth. That is about 50 moons could fit inside the earth. The moon is about 1/4 the size of the earth. That means earth is about 4 times bigger than the moon. And you know what is diameter? This is a straight line we call a diameter. The line which is passing side to side through the center of the circle, we call its diameter. Now look at this. The moon is about 1/4 the size of the earth. See this underlined word quarter, which means equal parts of something. So 1/4 means 1 of 4 equal parts. Like see, I divided this circle of earth into quarter, that is in 4 equal parts. Like this. So can you see this colored part? Yes, it is a moon. That is 1/4. So this colored part we called a moon. See how small the moon is from the earth.
What are astronauts?
Astronauts are the people who are trained to travel and work in a space. You know, astronauts go in space to explore what's beyond our earth. And then they came back and share a new knowledge to us. Is a moon a place for spending holidays or a place for enjoyment? Hey, did your parents ever take you to the moon for spending holidays? If no, so why? Ask them now. See what they will say to you.
Now let's study further about it. I'm sure you will find out your all answers in it. As the moon is big and so bright and close to our planet Earth, the moon has always attracted the attention towards people. So people begin curious to know what's beyond our Earth and want to explore. After a lot of work and many preparations, humans were able to visit the moon for the first time. So, on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first person to step upon the moon's surface. It looks so interesting. Did you know what are the findings when astronauts visited there? The moon has not atmosphere, which means there is no air for to breathe. The moon also have extreme temperatures. That means sometimes it is so hot and sometimes it is so cold for us. So, for this reason, the astronauts needs a special suits so that they can protect themselves on the moon to keep them in the right temperature and allow them to breathe. And this suit we call a space suit. Phases of the moon. Do you ever observe a full moon on particular nights? Or sometimes it's totally disappeared. The moon keeps on changing its appearance as due to the regular movement around the earth. These changes in the moon's appearance in the sky we called as the phases of the moon. The moon shines because it reflects the light from the sun. The part of the moon facing the sun is always lit up, and the part facing away from the sun is in darkness. So the moon phase is the amount of the moon we can see from the earth depending upon that how much it's lighted up by the sun. And this amount of light changes every day as the moon is continuously moving around the earth. The phases of the moon depends on the moon position in relation to the earth and the sun. Now, the question arises here, how many phases of the moon are there? And what are they called? There are 8 phases of the moon. The phases are new moon, waxing crescent, half moon, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, then again half moon, and the last waning crescent. I know these some words are somehow difficult for you, but it's not a problem. Just I need your attention and focus. Inshallah, by the end of this topic, you can easily identify and name the phases of the moon.
one is called the new moon. In this phase, we cannot see any part of the lighted moon. Can you see? The side of the moon which facing the earth, it receives no sunlight. So we see a dark side of the moon from our earth. And this phase is only happened when the moon is between the earth and the sun. Phase 2 is called the waxing crescent. Now, break these two words and see their meanings. Waxing means the moon is going from smaller to a larger size. How? You remember in new moon, it completely disappears. We totally see a dark side. But now, in this phase, its brighter side becoming increasing. That's why we call it waxing. Means here the moon is growing. In that way we can see it. Now crescent means is so simple. When less than half of the moon, again I am repeating, when less than half of the moon is lighted, we called a crescent moon. Phase 3 is called half moon. So in this phase, when we see half of the moon, we call it's a half moon. The moon looks like a half circle. Phase 4 is called waxing gibbous. Again, we will break these words. So here, waxing means the brighter part now is growing or increasing. And the gibbous means that more than half circle is visible. But yes, remember, I am saying more than half circle we can see it. Not completely full circle. So remember this point. So what happened in this phase? When the lighted portion is still increasing but more than half. So it is waxing gibbous moon. Phase 5 is called full moon. In this phase, the moon is full and bright. It looks like a complete circle. We called a full circle, which means when the earth is facing the lighted part of this moon, so here we see a perfectly round moon. It is called the full moon. Phase number 6 is called a waning gibbous. Now break these two words again. Gibbous means more than half of the moon. And waning is the opposite of the waxing. So, what does it mean? Waning means that the lighted side is decreasing. See how these both words are opposite. Waxing means the moon's brighter side increasing, and waning means the brighter side of the moon is decreasing. Now, it's a homework for you. There are 3 columns in front of you. Number 1 column is K. What do you know about the moon? Second column W. What do you want to find out about the moon? Column 3. What did you learn about the moon? So, the first 2 columns you have already done it. Now, the homework is you have to complete the third column. That is L. What did you learn about the moon? Here is a second task for you. Now, can you see the pictures of the moon in front of you? Yes, but it's colorless. Now, you have to color it. And the second is you have to write their names also. Mention their phases like new moon, waxing crescent, then half moon. Like this you have to complete the whole cycle of the 8 phases of the moon.
Thank you for listening and watching my presentation. Hope you enjoy it.